Hey, what is up, guys? My name is Nate, and welcome back to episode 8 of A Nuclear with Every Gun in Black Ops 3. So, in this episode, I'm using what is probably what I think is the worst SMG in Black Ops 3. But I am definitely not the only person who thinks this is the worst SMG. Actually, most people think this is the worst SMG in Black Ops 3. And if you don't already know what this gun is, it is the Weevil SMG. So, I'm almost certain, but I think this is the third SMG you unlock. I'm pretty sure it goes Kuda, VMP, and then the Weevil. But anyways, I was looking at the stats for this weapon, and I think I kind of found out why this weapon is so bad compared to all the other SMGs. So, first of all, this SMG has the worst damage out of all of the SMGs. I think the only one that actually comes even close to being as bad in damage is the Razorback. But then the second factor is that this weapon is almost the worst in range as well. I think there's only one other SMG that either matches or has worse range than this gun. And having that combination of really bad damage and really bad range makes this weapon at any range other than really close, it's just terrible. But anyways, on your screen right now, you're going to see the class I was using for this nuke. So I did eventually cave in and I did Prestige. And everything would have been fine, but I completely messed up with my unlock. So for every time you Prestige, you get a permanent unlock. And I did not think it through and unlocked the counter UAV. And I didn't realize I hadn't already permanently unlocked Dead Silence. And you don't get Dead Silence until level 50. So if you guys are Prestiging, I definitely suggest permanently unlocking Dead Silence right away. Because it is becoming such a necessity in this game as of lately. Every day I have more and more people using awareness just sound whoring me if I don't use Dead Silence. And I don't remember if it was this game or the game before, but there was a guy using awareness and he was knifing with Dead Silence. And the only reason I wasn't dying to him over and over again is because I'm using Sixth Sense and I was able to see him before he actually got to me and knifed me. But anyways, for this class, for the attachments, I am using Long Barrel, Stock, and Quick Draw. So literally the game right before this, I wasn't using Quick Draw. I was actually using the EOD sight is what I think it's called. But I decided to switch it off and start using Quick Draw, and it is way better. The only reason I had the sight on is because I thought the recoil was kind of hard to control on this weapon, but it turns out it's really not. The recoil is actually one of the only good things about this weapon. That and that it has, I think, 50 bullets in one mag, which is just crazy. I mean, this thing is literally like an LMG. And then I am also using Stock, which I use Stock on, I think, every single weapon in this game, except for like shotguns. And of course, secondaries. But I mean, I use it on ARs, LMGs, snipers. Stock is just really good in this game because of how fast-paced it is. But the big thing that I think helped when using this gun is that I'm using Long Barrel. So like I said, the damage and range on this weapon is pretty much pathetic. But I could already feel from the first game I put on Long Barrel that it helped a ton. So if you're using this weapon, I definitely suggest grinding it all the way up until you unlock Long Barrel. Because it is way better than it was Stock. But anyways, for my perks, I'm using Sixth Sense, Fast Hand, Scavenger, and Awareness. So like I said earlier, I Prestiged, and so my perks were kind of messed up. I didn't have Dead Silence, which really sucked. Going from using Dead Silence to not using Dead Silence, your footsteps sound like you're a freaking elephant. If you're sprinting, it's like impossible to distinguish you and somebody else. So if you actually want Awareness to be useful, you have to either just keep on ADSing and stop running, or just straight up crouch around to be able to hear the enemy, which for me is not really going to happen very often. I really like to rush in this game, and so playing passive and crouching around is just, you know, that's not an option. Also, a couple games ago, I wasn't using Fast Hands, and Fast Hands, dude, oh my gosh. You just feel so slow without it. But those are all my perks. Of course, you know, I'm only using 4 instead of the 5 that I usually use because I completely forgot I didn't have Dead Silence unlocked. For most of these nuclear classes, I'm going to be using 2 attachments and then 5 perks. But this was like one of the only exceptions because I decided to Prestige, which is probably not a good thing to do. Also, just to mention it, I am using the Battery Kinetic Armor. I don't think I've actually used this specialist in one of my videos, so that's really cool. That's a new specialist. I'm still getting used to it. I don't think I use it to its full potential. This kind of like overclock, I feel it would help you rush a lot. Because with this, you can pretty pretty much just rush up into a full team and kill everybody because you're pretty much invincible unless they shoot you in the face. Also, just to explain it really quickly, in the gameplay you're gonna see there's a huge part cut out. That's because I actually went AFK. One of my old time competitive buddies messaged me about competitive, and I was trying to talk to him, and I actually ended up dying, which was really stupid of me. I should have just waited, but I did just cut it out because I was literally just standing there and then some dude came up and shot me. But anyways guys, that is going to be the end of the video. Now we only have one more SMG to go until we have a nuke with every SMG in Black Ops 3. So I think that's really cool. We're already about to have all the SMGs done, and the game hasn't even been out for that long. But anyways guys, if you enjoyed the video, if you could drop down a like, that would be awesome. These episodes of A Nuclear with Every Gun are getting like over 500 likes, which is just crazy. I mean, you guys are just awesome with the likes. But yeah guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.